What's going on, gamers? I'm Coach Solomon, back again for yet another amazing GGO Minecraft workout. In today's lesson, we're going to be taking a look at this red dust. Nope, not rust, but redstone. And also seeing some simple fun contraptions we can make with it. Have you ever seen a wicked roller coaster in-game or wanted some sick automatic cave entrance doors? Well, in today's video, we'll go through just that and more. Be sure to check out some of our previous Minecraft creative mode lessons to stay up to date with our practice, and stay tuned for Coach Chase's creative redstone workout coming very soon. Now that we all know what we're going to be delving into today, without further ado, let's jump right in. For today's warm-up, let's jump back into our creative mode world we've been using for our previous workouts. If you don't have one or lost your old world, then feel free to make a new world and ensure that creative mode is enabled and cheats are on so we can edit the world whenever you might need to. Once you're in your world, look around and find yourself a nice spot to begin today's drills. Let's get into a spot with some nice open space to practice, but don't spend too long on this. Just spend a good few minutes finding a suitable spot for yourself like you see me in now. Once we've all loaded in, then we can begin some drills. Before we begin making some fun and creative redstone builds, let's first learn what redstone is. And I mean, like, to what extent does redstone even go to? Well, to put it simply, redstone is a rare mineral found by mining redstone ore and can be made into numerous items. This piece of dust can be formed into blocks, torches, chests, rails, lights, and more. It's the lifeblood of anything requiring power in your game, and the more redstone there is, the more power you can receive. So, once in creative mode and with unlimited redstone at our disposal in the redstone tab here in our inventory, the possibilities are limitless. The main concept to redstone is that it needs to connect to one another and needs a power source. One thing of dust on the ground won't power your house, and the dust itself can only go so far. So for this first drill, let's take this time to pick up some more redstone dust from our creative inventory and attempt to make a piston move. Grab some dust, a piston block, and a redstone torch from the redstone tab. Now place that torch on the ground like so. It may illuminate this bright deep red, but it's not for seeing in the dark, but to activate redstone contraptions. Place the dust in a line following the torch and you'll see how it brights up. Finally, place your piston block and whoa! I guess it just pushed itself upon placing. The torch is a good activator, but doesn't have much for control. Grab a lever from your inventory and replace it with the torch. This way, you can flick it and control the piston's movements. The piston is a landmark in redstone history. You can use it for almost any mechanical needs or industrial and technical machines in your Minecraft world. After getting your piston block to move, then we can look at another fundamental of redstone in drill 2. For this second drill, I'm going to be showcasing some cool ways you can see what the redstone power sources are capable of. So I showcased the redstone torch as a starter activator, mostly because it's always powered. But what I want us to do is grab some redstone lamps from the inventory and make a 5x5 square of them, leaving the very center here blank. This may seem odd, but it'll make sense very shortly. Now grab a redstone block, a lever, a button, a redstone torch, and any solid block that you may want. Now in that empty space in the middle, let's place the redstone block. You'll see it activates all 4 sides of the lights. That's because the block is always powered and will activate the closest blocks around it. Now break the block and try the lever on any side of that space, and then flick it. You'll see it will focus on the side it's facing, but also activates the blocks behind and above. Get that stick out of there, and now put the button down in its stead. Clicking the button provides a short burst of power before shutting off, igniting the same lights the lever did. The pressure plate does this too by stepping on it instead of clicking. And finally, take this solid block and place it behind the 5x5 square like so. Now, hang that torch on it and you'll see it activated not just the lights around it, but more of the blocks above it. So as you can see, each of these power sources have different activation properties and can be used for an array of creative builds. Once you've experimented these power sources and illuminated the night, then we can get into some independent build time. Looking good, y'all. For this scrim, I'm gonna let our engineer brain spark and let you have some fun just tinkering and trying out whatever simple contraption you want. You've seen how to light up lights, move pistons, and if you remember from my transportation and locomotion workout from last season, I even showcased rails and minecarts to travel or make roller coasters. If you really want to test your skills, you can play with activating the other redstone tech in the tab, but focus on making a build that seems most useful to you, like lighting your home, making moving doors, or a minecart trip to a mine. Anything that gets your creative juices flowing is valid here. Let's spend no more than 20 minutes on this since we are here for the basics, of course. Good luck, gamers, and remember to have fun. Wow, those are some really sick machines. Great work today on those builds. I built myself this downward minecart trip that leads to a secret cave base, illuminated and everything, including this sticky piston stone door. I went a little extra just to show off all the basics we covered, but y'all's builds really outshine all this. Pun intended. Now that we've gotten some core learning with Redstone, let's think about some further questions we may have, like, what are the gist of all these countless other Redstone items? What physics-defined machines can be done with this tech? How can I use this technology to not only advance my Minecraft skills, but my problem-solving and engineering skills in real life? All these questions and more will be sure to spotlight in future Minecraft workouts. Thank you so much for tuning into today's epic GGO Minecraft workout. Stay tuned as well, because Coach Chase will soon have a Redstone workout for you that you won't want to miss. I've been Coach Solomon, and I hope to see you all next time.